we are doing this open house is that there is always a fear of the unknown when we don't meet with each other. So on behalf of all the Muslims, we want to give all of you a big round of applause for coming over here. So
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله.
Hello Muslim friends in the world. In an extraordinary event at one of the largest mosques in London, more than 500 non-Muslim British citizens simultaneously visited the mosque to learn about Islam and ultimately declared the shahadah, embracing Islam. The event, held last week, was part of the Open Mosque Day initiative organized by the local Muslim community to open the mosque's doors to the wider public, introducing the teachings of Islam in an inclusive and peaceful manner. The event garnered wide attention, with hundreds of people from diverse backgrounds attending. Many participants expressed interest in Islam after listening to sermons from the imams, engaging in discussions with the Muslim community, and learning about the spiritual beauty and ethics of Islam in daily life. Sarah Thompson, a teacher from Manchester, shared her experience. "I came with the intention of understanding more about Islam. I was moved by its teachings on peace, social justice, and the relationship between humans and God. After speaking with several imams and witnessing how they live, I felt that this is the path I want to follow," she said tearfully after reciting the shahadah. The event began with a brief tour inside the mosque, followed by an explanation of the basic teachings of Islam, including beliefs about God, moral obligations, and the importance of living in peace and tolerance. After an interactive session with religious leaders, 500 participants interested in embracing Islam were given the opportunity to recite the shahadah, a declaration of faith in Islam. Imam Abdullah, one of the religious leaders guiding the event, expressed his gratitude and emotion over the enthusiasm of British citizens increasingly open to understanding Islam. "This is a very historic moment. We are happy to see so many people eager to learn about this religion and, beyond that, to make Islam their way of life. It shows that when the doors of dialogue and understanding are open, fear and prejudice can be erased." The increasing number of British citizens interested in Islam has been a growing trend in recent years, driven by the Muslim community's efforts to build interfaith dialogue and showcase the true face of Islam, one of compassion and brotherhood. Mosques in the UK are now more actively hosting open events like this, aimed at educating the public about Islam and dispelling the misunderstandings that often arise in the mass media. For many who have just embraced Islam, this spiritual journey has only just begun. With full support from the local Muslim community, these new converts are expected to integrate well into the community, while also strengthening the values of harmony within the multicultural society of the UK. The Open Mosque Day event is hoped to be an important step in strengthening interfaith relations and promoting harmony in a diverse society. In recent years, interest in Islam in the UK has been increasing rapidly. This phenomenon is evident from data showing the growing number of people converting to Islam and the increasing interest among citizens to learn about the religion. This trend is not only seen in major cities like London, Manchester, and Birmingham, but is also beginning to spread to rural areas. One of the main reasons for the increased interest in Islam is the openness of British society to religious pluralism. People from diverse backgrounds are becoming drawn to the teachings of Islam because of the spiritual, humanitarian, and disciplined way of life it offers. Many who were once skeptical of Islam have come to understand the religion more deeply after interacting with the Muslim community or through widely available information in the media and on the internet. Sarah, a 32-year-old resident of London, is one of those who recently embraced Islam. "I was initially attracted to Islam because of the simplicity and clarity of its teachings. I found that Islam offers inner peace and tranquility in everyday life, which has greatly helped me cope with the pressures of modern living, she said. In addition to spiritual factors, many see Islam as a religion that teaches social justice and equality. The influence of well-known Muslim figures who are active in social and charitable work has also fueled public interest in the religion. In the UK, several Muslim figures have become inspirational role models in promoting peace and harmony among communities. It is not only adults who are becoming interested in Islam. Many young people in the UK are beginning to learn about the religion through education and social media. Some universities and educational institutions in the UK have also reported an increase in the number of students enrolling in courses or programs related to Islam and Muslim civilization. However, this growing interest in Islam also faces challenges in the form of negative stereotypes and Islamophobia that still exist in a small section of society. Nevertheless, with interfaith dialogue and collaboration from various communities, British society is becoming more open to a better understanding of Islam. The Muslim community in the UK welcomes this trend and hopes that the growing interest in Islam will strengthen harmony and mutual understanding between religious groups in the country. Despite facing various challenges, including slander and misunderstandings often spread by certain groups, Islam in the UK continues to grow rapidly. This phenomenon highlights the appeal of Islamic teachings in a society that is increasingly plural and diverse. Despite various attempts to discredit the religion through media or Islamophobic political rhetoric, the interest of the British public in learning about Islam is actually increasing. One of the signs of this growth is the increasing number of non-Muslims who are drawn to Islam and choose to embrace the religion. Mosques in the UK report a rise in the number of visitors eager to learn more about Islamic teachings, with many of them eventually declaring the shahadah and becoming converts. This phenomenon is also evident from open events like Visit My Mosque, organized by Muslim communities in various cities, which attract thousands of visitors annually. According to observers, the increasing slander and misunderstanding of Islam in the media and public space have actually sparked greater curiosity among the public. Many people seek to verify the truth of Islamic teachings for themselves, prompting them to visit mosques, talk to Muslims, and read literature about the religion. As a result, they discover Islam as a religion that teaches peace, justice, and universal humanitarian values.